The Criterion sale may be ending, but the Kino sale is live and well, and before that ends, I believe on August 8th, I thought I would give out some genre recommendations for that as well. So welcome to the Convicted Kino Corner. Oh, that's not good.
Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile, and if you're a convicted cinephile yourself, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. On my channel, I like to talk, shop, and pop open, that is, movies and physical media. And this is yet again another Kino Lorber sale recommendation video. Like I said in my last one, not every one of these titles may be on sale. I didn't cross-reference before I grabbed them off the shelf. But if they are not, put them in your wish list for next time, because if they're not on sale this time, most likely will be on their next sale, which is like every 3 months. So this time, I am doing Best Picture nominees / winners. So I have 3 of my favorite ones that I have in my Kino collection, which is not vast, I'll be honest. So there won't be as many of these as there was at Criterion videos. And, you know, I try to be fair and only pick the ones that I've watched at least once or twice, or more, preferably. But let's get going here. I'll do this one first. This is a Blu-ray. The other 2 are 4Ks. This is the only one that is a nominee. The other 2 are Best Picture winners. But this movie is fantastic, and I don't like it as much as what won Best Picture this year in 1988. But I probably is easily my second favorite nominee that year, and that is Alan Parker's Mississippi Burning. Yes, very good historical drama starring Gene Hackman, who's Gene Hackman as always in this. Willem Dafoe, who's sort of the more subdued character of the two, which is rare for him. He's very good in the movie. And my girl, Franny McDormand. And I believe Michael Rooker's in this as well. And there's a whole bunch of very well-known character actors just like thrown throughout this movie. Great movie. The 3 leads in it are amazing. It's about the race war in the South in the 60s is what it is in 1964. So these cops, Gene Hackman and Willem Dafoe, are there to basically solve a murder of these young African-American men and try to figure out what's going on, and they figure it all out. It's a, you know, KKK thing. Arlie Ermey's also in the movie. As always, he's very great. That's the gist of the movie, but it's extremely interesting and sad that it's still so relevant to this day, even though it takes place in 1964 and it was made 35 years ago now. It could have been made today, and that's pathetic. So it's highly necessary watching if you have not seen Mississippi Burning, and it won for Best Cinematography as far as the Academy Awards go. That's the only thing it won, but it was nominated for all the big stuff, mostly, including Franny McDormand for Supporting Actress, I believe. Next, I have what is apparently, according to another live stream I did, the Best Picture winner of all time. I disagree, but it's still a very good movie. The Apartment from Billy Wilder, and this is a 4K with the, I was lucky you got the slip with these. Kino, they're good about telling you if you're going to get the slipcover or not, but I could care less, honestly, as long as the price is right. But this one's got Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, and Fred McMurray. I forget if I said it was a Billy Wilder film. One of many good ones that I have seen. I don't think I've seen a Billy Wilder film I haven't liked. I just haven't watched enough of them, is really the thing. But this one, Best Picture in 1960, or for 1960, more accurately. 125 minutes long. Good commentaries and behind-the-scenes stuff on this. This movie's interesting because it tackles something they didn't really do in the late 50s, early 60s, which is depression and suicide and things of that nature, especially while making it interesting and funny at the same time. Jack Lemmon is always amazing. He's hilarious. Even when he's serious, you get a chuckle out of him. Shirley MacLaine is great in this. It was a slower paced film than I expected, but that's sort of the style at the time. But I highly recommend The Apartment. Best Picture winner from 1960. The case looks the same as the slipcover if you're curious. So if this one is part of the Kino sale, pick it up while it's half off, more or less, is usually what they do. The third one I have here is, I'd say, probably my favorite of these 3 movies. It's at least I like it as much or more than Mississippi Burning. This is a Best Picture winner from 1967. Another race relations film that is also another murder mystery film, oddly enough. I like those, I guess. This has Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger. Rod Steiger won the Best Actor trophy for this, as well as it winning Best Picture. Norman Jewison's In the Heat of the Night. This also has a Criterion, so I could have recommended it, sort of, for that stream. I don't have the Criterion, so I figured, hey, I'll show it now. Very, very good movie. This also includes the sequel, I believe. They Call Me Mr. Tibbs, the sequel to In the Heat of the Night, is included on this 4K, so you get a 2-for-1 if you pick this one up. But, I mean, there's not much else to say. Sidney Poitier is obviously, you know, arguably the greatest African-American actor as far as, like, status goes of all time. And then you got Rod Steiger. He's the old grumpy white cop, and he's the black detective who's got to work with him. But Rod Steiger is not, I don't know, it's hard to describe. He's not, like, racist towards him necessarily, but he's, like, disgruntled about it, I guess, which is what makes him a good character. He's not a complete piece of shit who doesn't listen to Sidney Poitier. He actually, like, respects him for doing his job well, all while being like, oh, why do I have to do this kind of a thing. But it is a very good movie. It's been a while since I've watched it. As you can tell, I haven't even opened this yet since I bought it on the last sale. That's the problem with all these sales. You buy 20 movies and you watch 2 of them, unless you have nothing better to do. Those are my 3 Best Picture recommendations from my Kino collection. Hopefully they are on sale. Mississippi Burning, The Apartment, and In the Heat of the Night, which includes, like I said, the sequel, They Call Me Mr. Tibbs, which is a line from the original one. Why don't they make sequels based on lines from original movies anymore? Hashtag put it in the comments. Yeah, I'll do at least one more of these. Like I said, I don't have a ton of Kino movies, so therefore I don't have a ton to pick and choose from, but I wanted to get something out there for the Kino sale. Just if people are like, there's so much, what do I buy? Buy these. Once again, my name is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. Check out my TeePublic store. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Talk, shop, pop, movies.